Hey, I'm the real sickle cell warrior. I got something that I want you to check out. If you're tired of just being sick, and if you're tired of your medicine and different things not working for you, you've given it equal opportunity to get you straight and get you right. Well, I got something to share with you. I'm looking for 10 people that are willing to try something natural, something a little different. It's by a doctor that's a veterinarian, but he's been responsible for helping deer get recover from sickle cell anemia, and he's become a naturopathic doctor, and it's been working for people as well. So if you want to try something different, then I want you to check this out.
The result of all of this research was a scientific research publication called The Diseases of Exotic Animals, which is now in the Smithsonian Institute. And it's the result of $25 million, 26,000 autopsies, and 12 years of research conducted by Dr. Wallach. And one of the things that Wallach noticed when he was doing this was that white-tailed deer who he was treating, or who showed up with an illness called white muscle disease, which is also muscular dystrophy or fibromyalgia, depending on how you want to slice it. From our point of view, by the way, fibromyalgia, muscular dystrophy, and white muscle disease are all the same thing. It's just more and more and more tissue destruction and, which muscles are affected. So Wallach saw all these white-tailed deer showing up with white muscle disease, and white muscle disease, the veterinarian community knows, is eliminated by selenium. It's a simple selenium deficiency, selenium being a trace mineral. So these deer also had sickled red blood cells, just coincidentally. And when Wallach gave the deer selenium, an injection of selenium to fix the white muscle disease, the sickle cells vanished. Now, if it was genetic, this couldn't have happened, right? Because there's no amount of vitamin or drug or anything that I can do to change the color of your eyes or your sex, right? I mean, you can manipulate the body and cut things off and add things, but you're really still a man or a woman. Well, if it was genetic, this would not have been able to have happened, but it did. And this led the way for Dr. Wallach's understanding of the pathogenesis of the sickle cell trait. So from the medical nutritional point of view, sickle cell anemia is caused by a deficiency in copper, selenium, and vitamin B12. Copper, selenium, and vitamin B12. And when your body doesn't have enough copper, selenium, or vitamin B12, especially if your mother, while you're developing in utero, doesn't have enough copper, selenium, or vitamin B12, the genes that code for healthy red blood cells get damaged. And then you're born with damaged chromosomes, which are to a certain extent baked into the cake. So you're always going to be having sickle cells, but if you supplement aggressively with B12, copper, and selenium, you can dramatically reduce the number of cells that are sickled in the blood and eliminate the hospital crises. Since you can't never make all the sickle cells go away 100%, well, maybe you can. We're waiting to see if that happens. Haven't seen it yet. But the crises that are associated with sickle cell disappear. And that's a beautiful thing. So what do? Well, the recommendation to support and promote the structure and function of red blood cells in the face of a diagnosis of sickle cell anemia is 1 healthy start pack per 100 pounds of body weight per month. And selenium, the dosage of selenium is a little bit different here with sickle cell anemia. It's 4 capsules per 100 pounds of body weight per day, and then you add 2 capsules a day for every additional 50 pounds. So if you're 150 pounds, you take 6 a day. If you're 200 pounds, you take 8 a day. If you're 250 pounds, and so forth. Okay? So this is how Dr. Wallach doses selenium for cystic fibrosis patients. And we must not forget the vitamin B12. And that's found in the Youngevity product called De-Stress. And this is the recommended dosage: 4 capsules at 100 pounds, 2 if you're 50 pounds, plus 2 additional capsules a day for every additional 50 pounds. All right? So this gives us the B vitamins, this gives us the selenium and the copper, and this gives us the rest of the 90 essential nutrients that the body needs in order to make all of this stuff work. And if you have someone who has sickle cell anemia and they get on this program and they clean their diet up, this will support and promote the structure and function of their red blood cells to such an extent that their crises will virtually vanish.
All right, now, I hope the little short clip made a lot of sense. Now, I know how we are. You know, sometimes we get a little bit too, I guess, well, I can't even think of the word. I guess we analyze things a little too much, if I put it that way. And we'll say, well, I want to see all the research. I want to see all the scientific papers. I want to see this. I want to see that. Well, you can see that with your medicine and what's been happening with you. Has it helped you? Has it worked? Are you on top of the problem? Or do we need to try something else? Try this for 90 days, 10 people, and see how your body feels. But we also have to do another thing. We have to clean up the diet. The first thing that we want to get rid of is eating the wheat, barley, rye, and the oats. We want to get gluten-free so that we can absorb the nutrition in these awesome products. It works for me. It really, really works for me. It's been helping me tremendously. It'll be 3 years, September coming up from this date now. We're in December 30th, 2014. It'll be 3 years since in September, like I said, going around not being in the ER, not being in the hospital. And it was kind of rough, you know. I know some people have it rougher. And so we have to get out of our mind, well, that's just for you, or your sickle cell is different than mine, and all this, and, you know, all the excuses that we African-American people come up with. Drop it for the moment. All the analytical, that's the word I'm looking for, all the analytical arguments that you're used to throwing out and attacking. Normally when someone comes up and offers something like this, a lot of times, I mean, to be honest, I know that we're tired of snake oil, okay? But this is not snake oil. You don't want to just go on the attack. You want to try it. Try it. You can always go back to what ain't working and be happy with it, and just take all the medicine and pills that you want until you literally explode. But for 90 days, clean up your diet. No meat with nitrates and nitrites in it. That's preservatives. You can go to Walmart or Myers or something like that, and they have meat with that is preservative free. You can get the gluten-free bread from different places like Aldi's or different places, and Big Lots. They have something called Bob's Red Mill. They have gluten-free flour, rice flour, and you can make gluten-free products as well. And I mean, so. And you also want to avoid all cooking oils. You just want to use butter or lard. And when you do these things, I'm offering this to the people with sickle cell anemia. Just obey the diet protocol. You don't want to drink sodas because you can drink it once or twice a year, but the acid neutralizes the stomach acid. And you want to salt your food, put extra salt on your food. That creates stomach acid. It helps you digest. So when you do all those things, do all the right things, then basically your body's going to function better. So you stop putting in the bad stuff, start putting in the good stuff as far as food is concerned. Then you get these 90 essential nutrients with extra selenium and B12. It's over. You're going to experience a different reality with sickle cell anemia, where you will be walking in a healthier you more often than being sick. So give us a call. at area code 317-892-9311. That's 317-892-9311. We look forward to hearing from you and talking with you.